It is Sunday the 24th of November. We have just landed in Amsterdam. It is amazing. I've just come from Dubai. I've been in the UK for a few days and come straight back out to Amsterdam. And we are going to give everyone a little show, a little example of what we're doing out here in the Netherlands. Last time we were out here filming, doing this style of content, we had 4 salons. We had just opened our 4th salon in the south. And now we're very happy to announce that we have 8 salons, and I am going to give you a tour of all of the salons. We are going to touch base with all of the key staff members here, all the directors, Mr. Mayor, Najib. We are going to go basically examine everything that we've got going, show you guys a bit of an insight to what we've built here in the last couple of years. And we're going to start our day with an acai oatberry, which is one of my favourite things to do out here. And I was just saying to Naz, it's amazing that in Dubai we have one of these stores right next to the new salon in Dubai, and it really is the best way to start our day. So this is how we're going to start. Let's go.
And biscuits crumbs.
Okay. The big one as well, right?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure, biscuit. Yeah. Salon number 1 we're going to present to you is Owen Murphy's salon, Beethoven, and arguably the nicest one in terms of aesthetics. You'll see the levels inside. It's got a beautiful garden and a beautiful front, and it's actually now the highest turnover in the whole of the network over here. So with obviously Naz and Owen running it, but Owen being here fully booked and building a very, very strong team inside, it's now the highest grossing salon, which is very impressive because that's competing against salons that have obviously been here from the very start. So how many months has it been open now, bro? 8 months. 8 months in, and it is I won't say the numbers, but it's the biggest turnover, and yeah, arguably my favourite salon, and I'll show you why.
That's not crazy money, is it?
No, not crazy. But does it?
Supermarket.
That's for our brand. You don't see Gucci in
No,
supermarkets.
exactly. No,
That's
you
the
don't.
thing. That's the thing. Huh?
It's not exciting.
No.
It could be good, but it's not exciting. It's not like glamorous. I wouldn't like. You know how excited we are when we did the billboards and we went down there and filmed it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be that excited to like.
No.
But it's good though. It's good. Everyone goes there.
Everyone goes there. Everyone
So
goes
it's
there.
good.
I think, bro, he's the only solution. So long as he's on board, which I'm sure he will be if it's presented to him correctly, I think that's for a short-term fix a very good idea.
In 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 2 months maximum, you know?
I'd say a high percentage of clients are obviously booking in via the online services we provide though, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like every single client that's been done is booked in by you, but there's still quite a few phone calls you get. Every time I'm with you, the phone's certainly ringing through the day. Come on, guys. Okay, so welcome to the Pijp. Again, arguably one of the nicest locations in terms of where our salon is set. Incredible neighbourhood, a lot of culture, a lot of amazing restaurants, a lot of cool shops, a lot of cool people. Yeah, full of culture around here. As you can see, lots of things going on. It's early morning on a Sunday and it's still thriving, lots of things going on. So we'll go and take a look at the shop and you can see what we think.
Alright, JD?
How you doing, mate? Okay.
Hello. Hello. How you doing? All good?
Keeping well?
Yeah, not too bad.
Nice haircut.
Thank you.
Who is it? Yeah. Air dryer also. You don't use an air dryer, do you? No, but I'd like to be honest, if I was to recommend it only with an air dryer for your hair, you know? Yeah. It's just your hair's long.
So, whenever I get a second, I jump on the MENSPIRE Instagram, where as you can see, it is flooded with people sharing their work. And sometimes I accept, sometimes I don't. I'm going to accept Milos because that's really beautiful. But lots of our guys all around the world presenting beautiful haircuts, and I'm the person who's sharing them, which creates a really beautiful story on the MENSPIRE Salon page. So we've got Italy, we've got, this is someone in Dubai, we have Napoli here, I accept that one, that's nice fade. We have a few guys from Amsterdam that are continuously always putting up work, Mr. Owen Murphy. And it's nice, it gives you a big range and variety of different stylists worldwide working for MENSPIRE. And it makes me think actually how big this brand has become over the last couple of years, with all these different locations all around the world. This is the new guy in Cambridge who's just joined the company in a brand new shop in Cambridge. So I will share his work. And yes, this is someone who is currently copying our product line, and I'm talking to them about returning their fake products. And yeah, this is the day in the life of running the MENSPIRE Salon account.
So that is the most, of course, like what you have in England. It's the same. Cannot be everywhere.
I'm here a lot though.
Yeah, you're me here.
Yeah.
If I have something, you can take it over then.
Absolutely. You are always looking for marketing opportunities non-stop. In terms of, we were talking about obviously the billboards didn't necessarily work, but now you're talking to me about doing supermarket boards. Yeah. And again, the comparison against you and other business owners that you have invested a lot of money into marketing, even things like Google. Obviously, you've spent a lot of money on Google. And that's definitely paid off, right? The Google is one of the smartest investments that we've done here.
Yeah, that is.
And how much money do you think you've spent on Google ads? Google being at the top of Google?
A year.
How much money do you think you've spent?
Ooh, total?
Yes.
I really don't know. A year, it's around 40k.
Exactly. Wow.
Yeah.
It's paid off, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You can see the numbers of new clients.
Yeah.
Coming in.
Yeah.
And that's then you really.
So that was the smartest investment in terms of marketing so far.
Yeah, but you have to build it, so you don't see it in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to accept that your first year, 2 years, you're not gonna make money. You're only gonna invest.
Yeah.
And after that, when your website is with the words and it's all together, and it's like you have a baby and you get it, you have to give it food, and it's gonna walk one day, and then it's gonna talk, and that is the same as with the Google. That's
and now the baby is walking, running around, jumping up and down.
Yeah, you're on top.
Yeah.
But you have to invest in it. You cannot think you're gonna be there if you don't invest.
Yeah.
But now you have also to keep the brand alive, to keep the image, what you have alive. So some things you can do, something you cannot do.
So I don't think it's quite as exciting as the billboards we did being in the supermarket, but let's face it, there's going to be a lot of eyes in there, a lot of people in there.
Yeah, supermarkets are like the Albert Heijn, then that's the biggest in the Dutch. There, it's for there and for other ones.
Yeah.
And it's around 40,000 people a week passing by, coming, maybe see.
There's a lot of eyes.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, but this location, I mean, I can say this about all the locations, they're all amazing, but the fact that it's opposite Soho House, it's right in the centre of Amsterdam. This for me, I've had the most people that I know who've come to Amsterdam that have seen this location from either staying in the Soho House or just being in this area.
Yeah.
But most of my clients and people that I know send me pictures of this one. I always tell you this one as even for marketing in itself. This is what
One guy
most people see.
Yeah.
Most people
One guy from a hotel, right?
Yeah.
He made a picture,
Yeah. But also, it hasn't been the easiest one to build, right? It's been more challenging.
More challenging. This
Which
one
is funny
was the
because
hardest one.
I thought, considering the footfall was just non-stop people, I thought it would be.
Yeah.
You have to do no marketing, no lifting. I thought people would be flooding through the door, but it hasn't quite worked out that way, right?
No. Before I was renting this place, I was standing here before I signed here, and then I was counting people 1 minute. In 1 minute I was counting people, and then I added in 1 hour, and then I added on a whole day, and it was like 40,000-50,000 people passing by.
Yeah.
So then you're like, oh, if you get like 1%, you're already fully booked.
Of course.
But it was different than other locations.
Different. There's a lot of tourists here, right?
A lot of tourists.
A lot of people are just moving, passing through.
Yeah. Now it's really good.
Yeah, it's great.
Also for new guys that come and work here.
But it hasn't been as easy as we first thought.
No, it took like 2 years.
Yeah.
You know that I wanted to get rid of it
Yeah,
after a couple of times.
Conversations, coffee shops, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm glad you haven't.
No, I still love the shop. Also love that it's not that big. It's small, but it's nice with its stairs.
Yeah.
Has a really Amsterdam feeling. This shop.
And obviously, it's very beneficial for the new guys that come to town that haven't got somewhere to live. They stay upstairs for a short period of time until they find and figure out where they can live and stay. So it's very beneficial in that case.
Yeah. Build up upstairs like a studio.
Yeah.
Small studio for guys to stay.
Yeah.
Kitchen, shower, everything there.
Yeah. Well, I love it. So I'm glad it's still MENSPIRE. I'm glad it's doing well as well.
Yeah.
Let's go and check it out.
Yeah. You can see the cleaner can.
Yeah.
Different.
All right, so let's do it. Yeah.
Only this, no, this.
I've got a picture of this in my house.
Yeah?
Yeah. You know the one of the Jordan took, the guy driving
yeah.
I've got the print. Yeah, I've got the print. Yeah.
Oh, it was black then.
It was black, yeah.
Yeah, that's black.
I think I preferred it black, but it was still amazing.
Yeah. And it's the first time that I was like, okay, I did four shops myself, and you cannot be on all shops.
Of course.
You cannot. So then you do. Number 5 was Beethoven.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm gonna do it with Owen.
Yes.
I talked with Owen, are you in? And he was like, yeah, it was like his dream. And then I started with Owen and said, listen, then I will see how it goes with an owner in a shop. And for me, it's like cool that I'm now doing it with someone.
Yeah.
And it works really good.
Yeah.
So you're sharing the profit, but you're getting faster much faster.
Yeah.
And Harlem, I'm also gonna do with Owen.
Yeah.
And in that way, he's gonna be like 4 days there, 2 days here.
Yeah.
Because he really already built Beethoven.
It's a good investment, right?
A really good investment.
Yeah.
And it's a good guy, and it's also good for him. For him, this is not, he cannot do this without me.
Of course.
But I cannot have that growth
without him.
Without him.
Harmony.
It's harmony.
And you wouldn't have met him without me. So it all works hand in hand.
Yeah.
So congratulations for taking my best guy, but it's paid off. So welcome to Harlemmerstraat. This is our latest salon in Amsterdam. It is based pretty much city centre. You go down this road, you come out city centre. So we're about 10 minutes from the last salon that we're at in the Single, which again is city centre. So really amazing, really amazing unit. This is where Joseph is currently running the show, and it's been quite a fast-paced shop that we built up sort of over a short period of time. Again, as you can see, the location is very busy. A lot of tourists, but also a lot of locals. And I know this road particularly well. When I used to visit Amsterdam when I was younger, I would spend a lot of time up in this area. There's a lot of iconic restaurants and bits and pieces around here. So really cool location. Really happy to be here. Okay, so the start of the empire, right?
Yeah.
Talk to me about this.
This one started in 2019,
Yeah.
and it was my own shop. Mr. Meya
Yeah.
built it in 1 year, and after that, contact you for MENSPIRE.
Yes.
Rebuilt the shop in October 2020. September we started rebuilding,
Yeah.
and we opened 1 October 2020, first MENSPIRE in Amsterdam. And this is this shop.
How are you? Very good to see you, man. Well, good to see you on school, yes? Very good. Nice to see you. Nice. Thanks. Excellent.
What?
This.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like it?
I love this one, man. Okay, guys, welcome to MENSPIRE Old West. This is arguably the most important salon that we've got. This is where it all started. This is where I got the phone call from Lars telling me that he wanted to become a MENSPIRE partner. He threw me out, he came pick me up at the airport, took me straight here, we had some coffee, and I was instantly sold. Beautiful location, beautiful area. A little bit more of a working class area here in Old West, so very similar to other projects that we've got worldwide. This was a starting point, more reasonable, cheaper rent. This is where we really found kind of the foundation of us in Amsterdam as a brand. And very busy shop, very beautiful shop. I love it. It's got a lot of character. It's got a mezzanine, beautiful garden, very relaxed, chilled out vibe. And yeah, arguably the most important location that we've got here, where it all started. So let's check it out. Yeah, this is very comfortable. Having the mezzanine up here, you can get away from everything. The garden is incredible. Amazing coffee machine. I mean, each one I'm at, I can say, this is my favourite and why I like it so much. But this, I think this being the first one is definitely very important to us. Nah, it's never a good bite.
Yeah?
You okay?
Yeah? I don't know how to do it.
You did it well.
What? What is it?
So welcome to MENSPIRE Old South. Slight contrast between West and the South. This, as I was saying before, West was very much a starting point for us, an incredible neighbourhood, but very much a starting point. And then we were able to, 4 shops later, come to the Old South, which is absolutely incredible in terms of location, neighbourhood, beautiful locations, beautiful shops. Just 5 minutes up the road, you have the likes of Louis Vuitton, Hermes, Gucci, etc. And then you have a very beautiful residential area where a lot of wealthy people live in Amsterdam, so naturally the clientele and the surrounding areas is of a certain level. So as you can see, Ferraris and Range Rovers, etc. parked up on the road. And again, beautiful shop with a beautiful garden and a beautiful space downstairs, which we're using as the academy. All of our locations are incredible. They all have their own unique value and their own unique kind of flair. But this one, in terms of location where we're based, is really, really exciting, really, really beautiful. And it was always a goal of ours when we would walk around, when we would come and go for dinner and stuff, myself and Nars, it was always the goal to come to the south and open the south. So we're very, very grateful to have this one. Also, Beethoven is south as well. And Nars was very fortunate to move just down the road, so you can actually see this salon from his rooftop, which we're going to go and check out in a minute. So very, very beautiful place to be. Very, very grateful to be here. And yeah, not going to say it's one of my favourite locations because I've said that about every single one of them, but it's hard not to just be in love with all of them. They're all equally amazing. So let's check it out.
Okay, let's go.
Come then. So without making it too much like a formal interview, how does it feel to live in such a beautiful area? And how have you achieved it? How have you achieved it, most importantly?
How? With the shops, of course.
Yeah.
But it was for me, when I was 17, 18, and I came to Amsterdam, I walked through the Vondelpark, and I loved this area here in Old South. And I was like, one day I will be living here.
So the goal from very young, yeah?
Yeah, very young, yeah. Because I like this area, it feels good. Yeah, everything is nice.
Yeah.
Shops around are nice.
Yeah.
And now
premium.
that I first built the shop, of course, here on the Wills Parkway, it's like on the same street. And then the Beethoven. So we had already 3 shops with the Pijp in Old South. And last, what was it, summer? It felt, it was the right time to be here.
Yeah. So I say, how did you do that? Obviously through the shops, but let's go into the detail of like your mindset, the ability to take risk, taking massive action, execution, because people can open shops and do okay, but to do it to the level that you've done it, what's the secret? What's different? What makes you different, would you say?
Maybe going with more with the flow, with what you get, and take it, and knowing that tomorrow will be another day, and that's what like barbers came, left, new barbers came, left, and that's the thing that's always will be. So not concentrating too much on that also, because it's like maybe you're gonna think much of it, and if you think too much of other things, you're not growing. Mm-hmm. And that's, I think that's more the thing. I try to make it as easy as it is. As like my plan, what I showed you before from 2020.
Yeah.
It's a really simple plan, like how many shops I will open in 5 years, 4 or 5 years. And see that, and think about it every day. And then it will happen.
Yeah.
And it's that it sounds easy. Of course, you have like hard times.
Yeah.
And
because it hasn't always been smooth, right? It's been some challenges along the way, right?
Especially in the beginning, your first 2 years is really challenging, and it's like that God's give you something if you're ready for it, or if you can handle the pressure, can handle the stress and everything. Yeah. And then it becomes better and better and better. And that's after, but first 2 years you really have to struggle and to get through that 2 years. Yeah. And we had also Corona in the beginning year.
That's right.
So you have to go through, and every day is a new day. Mm-hmm. And every day, do a little bit every day. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, you have plans, but maybe there are like 1,000 plans you have. Yeah. And then do every day one plan, and then in 1,000 days you did it all. Mm-hmm. And that are not a lot of days. Then you understand what I'm saying?
So what was your plan? Was 2 shops per year for the last 4 years? Is that right?
1 shop was the first year because you have to build, you have to get stronger. The second year was like a 2. Yeah. and then add it up like two. So you're gonna have in 4.5 years around 8 shops.
Okay. So where do we go from here, bro? What's the plan? What's the future plans?
For me,
have you written them down?
Not yet.
You're figuring it out
because I now stopped with the last one. I have to sign the contract still for the 8th shop, but we're done. We did make the deal. Then I have to build that one, but before I give myself like for December to make a really clean plan for 2025, 26, 27 till 20. I make always 5-year plans. Okay. Always 5-year plans, because that is easy for me to see. Like, okay, now I did it for the 5 years. I made the plan. I made it happened, and I'm gonna make new plans. And I have a lot of things in my mind, but I have to put it first on paper to share it with you.
To be continued.
To be continued. I fell in love with this house. I came here and I saw this view, and I was like, wow. This is how I want to wake up every day. And it's not about material things, you know, but it's what it is. It's you're building something. You have to reward yourself with like a place like this to live in. You wake up every day in a house, and if you wake up like this, it gives you even more energy, more fuel to do a new shop, to rebuild. Now it's like Harlem. Next year, I'm full of energy to do that. I want to try to do it in 2 weeks. Hopefully, it's gonna happen. But this is then the extra energy. You understand what I'm saying? And before I didn't have it, but now it's the time I can do it. So why not?
Absolutely. Good morning and welcome to MENSPIRE Development and Education Amsterdam. We have got every single member of the team, other than I think Sander today. So we've got the guys from Maastricht have come over, and everyone in Amsterdam as well.
Good morning. So first thing we're gonna do next year, we have to open number 9, but it has to be bigger because this is it. We cannot have a bigger group, I think.
You're in 2025, we're in 2024. But are we really implementing and focusing and applying these things to our everyday work? Because it's easy to say you know it, but are you applying it? Because it's only when you apply the knowledge that you have is where you see the results.
Let's see.
Good morning.
Good morning,
How
sir.
are you?
Good.
Please introduce yourself to the camera. For the people that don't know you, please give a good introduction.
Well, I'm Jelle. I'm the proud owner of MENSPIRE Maastricht, and it's open for six weeks now.
6 weeks in,
6 weeks
and I was blessed, and I came to the opening, which was amazing because I really enjoyed the journey down. I really enjoyed seeing the area, the location where you're from, the south. I thought it was fantastic. I really enjoyed that time that we spent down there. So congratulations for your opening of your own salon, which was obviously a goal of yours from kind of when you joined us in the company. So we were just talking, I think it's time that we change the MENSPIRE Instagram page
to MENSPIRE Netherlands.
Yes, because it isn't Amsterdam anymore. Obviously with Haarlem opening as well, Maastricht, I know you have your own Instagram, but I feel like it's an injustice to actually what we've got here, the team that we've got here, and soon we'll have Haarlem with a separate team as well, which it's not all in Amsterdam anymore. So it's exciting, it's progress, it's growth. And I really just wanted to put your story out there once again because I love it. I love being part of it. Obviously, I'm a part of all of the stories of MENSPIRE, but especially your one, just because I love the, like I said, the different stages that we went through to be able to get to here. So tell me, what's the goal and plan now? You have your shop. Obviously, we have to build it, we have to grow it, we have to make it make sense. What's your goals now moving forward?
So indeed, the plan for now is to be fully booked with the 2 of us. Then we're gonna continue growing to 3 people, and eventually there's room for 6 in the shop.
Extending out the back, right?
In the back, yes. So it's area has to be unlocked yet, but it's going to be. And the nice thing is that eventually we want to do trainings in the south of the Netherlands as well, because it's so important to educate other hairdressers there as well. Because the standards there can be better.
There's some work to do, right?
Some work to do.
Cool. That's what I would describe as kind of short-term goals, maybe the next couple of years. onwards after that? Have you considered what your next steps are?
Well, definitely open more shops.
More shops in the south, in Maastricht, or
so maybe even in the neighborhood. So we're 5 minutes away from Belgium. So Belgium will be an amazing goal for me. Germany is 20 minutes.
This is what I'm saying.
So it's
that for me is
think
really
big,
exciting.
you know.
That's for me. I know we are very close to Belgium being next door, and that is there's areas there that I think MENSPIRE would be perfect. So it would be amazing for you to be a part of that. So just so you know, my goals would be for you to
move out,
border, and get those areas as well.
Yeah, definitely. We have a lot of Belgium clients now as well, who are coming all the way to Maastricht.
I'm cutting super visual. My name is Owen Murphy, I'm 24, from Ireland. I joined the brand in 2018 in the flagship store in St Albans. I was first a student in the academy, and from first taste of MENSPIRE, I knew I wanted to be a part of the brand from the first day. I joined the brand when there was one salon, but for some reason in my head I always had a really strong belief that the brand was going to go and grow into something a whole lot bigger than that one salon and one academy on the street. Worked up through the ranks in the flagship salon, from a graduate stylist, charging £15 for a haircut, brushing the floor, tidying the shop, to then becoming senior stylist, manager, creative director in the salon, and educating in the academy and travelling around the world, teaching with Josh. Travelled to Poland, Portugal, travelled to Paris as well with Josh to do some education, do some shows, and that was priceless experience really, from learning the intricacies of setting up a show, prepping models, speech on stage, public speaking. It was priceless stuff.
How has your life changed since you've lived in Amsterdam and worked in MENSPIRE Amsterdam rather than the UK?
My life has changed massively. I think having so many salons in such a small city has allowed us to connect and grow the team massively, because I could impact and work with all of the stylists in all of the different locations, and that allows us to strengthen the whole unit rather than just strengthening one salon at a time. It's allowed me to work with 20 plus stylists that we have in the team and attribute to their personal development within the brand, and also to grow all of the salons.
How many haircuts do you generally do in a month?
Minimum 200 haircuts a month, always. Working 5 days a week in the salon, minimum 10 trims a day, 200 trims easy, to be honest.
What's your future goals?
My future goals is to, again, something that sticks with me from the very beginning, was to continue my personal growth alongside the growth of the brand, and my goals are to keep taking the next step, growing to become a director of multiple salons, and to be able to help the people who work in the salons and work in my teams to achieve also their personal goals, whether that is to educate, to do session work, or to become a director themselves. Do everything I can to help the people around me, and also to grow to have many more salons. Next salon up is Haarlem. It's a first salon for me outside of the city of Amsterdam itself, although it's very close to Amsterdam. But I think it's an amazing opportunity for us as a brand to strengthen ourselves in the Netherlands, to be known as a brand that has salons all around the country, not just in Amsterdam. And I think the city there, we're really going to be able to take over the city with what we do. We're going to bring extremely high levels of service, high levels of haircutting, and it's going to cement us in another city and show that what we do works everywhere in the country.
What's your favourite quote?
I don't have a quote. Favourite quote: the day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit.
Cool, mate. I think that's pretty good with that.
Or the man who does more than he's paid will soon be paid for more than he does.
Okay, now we're talking.
That's the one.
That is the one. That is the one.
That's the one I heard when I was sweeping the floor.
Well,
not really busy.
I've past you multiple times creating the salon late at night.
Yeah, I think that was a big thing as well.
It's just about the secrets of success.
I think that was a big thing as well, that is sometimes overlooked. Sometimes when you look on Instagram and you see people doing beautiful haircuts, beautiful work, visually to the eye it looks like someone's doing super well, but sometimes the work that's done behind the scenes and the work that's maybe not seen to be so glamorous maybe is what can really take you to that next level. Maybe those hours that you put in after work, whether it is cleaning, taking the salons to the next level, whether it's brushing the floor after work, doing a deep clean on the salon after work when you know it's not really up to standards, and I think that shines through a lot more sometimes than anything else.
Joseph.
Yeah, you can also put it here.
Nice.
That's what we thought about.
Yeah, that's a nice idea, yeah. We'll take the door off and have that open still.
Open, från berg.
Signage, they wouldn't do it.
What do you mean?
The big one.
Fixing the outside of the shop.
Yeah, no, they will do it. Yeah.
What? They'll do it?
Yeah.
And it's 3,000.
Yeah, in Amsterdam.
Najib, did you hear my reaction when you first came in? And I buttoned it. I was being respectful, but we need to do the other one. 700 quid difference, you're joking. The other one was fucking amazing, bro.
Is the other?
This is missed. The other one is better, much better.
Where is it?
Around the corner. We go there now.
Yeah.
Much better.
Yeah.
It's impressive. 700 euros difference. There's no competition.
But this is a good street.
That's a better street. You see, you'll agree. I promise you. This is good. I see. It's good. It's a Monday. It's quiet, but you see the other one. It's equal, if not busier. This is the one. Look at that. Everyone's reaction. Everyone's excited.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Look at this.
Right. Let me just briefly explain what happened there. We went and viewed a unit over in Harlem, this is about 25 minutes away from Amsterdam. Beautiful area, as you can see. And we went to view a unit that we had lined up that we were ready to sign for and announce for. And when we were there, after some conversations and consideration, we realised another unit that we viewed about 2 months ago was probably better. And for the 700 euro difference, I really firmly believe the other one was better. So then we walked around the corner, went and viewed the original one, which is slightly more expensive, but the impact and the size of it and just how amazing it is and how much potential we feel like it's got, we are hopefully going to go for that one. So I think we just saved ourselves a little bit there. Both were good, but the second one, I don't know, for me, impact was incredible. So I'm very happy with the result, and hopefully we're going to get that signed and sealed. And that's salon number 8.
Trick or treat, boys.
Is that open?
We'll open them.
Morning.
Just to make up for the...
Okay.
And we have 22 barbers, so we can block time and get someone here if we know before, you know. Yeah.
Hey Tom.
Doe die vriend.
I think the whole idea of it is sick, yeah. You put something on this glass up there.
MENSPIRE.
Yeah.
Story.
Yeah.
From the mirror.
Like in white logo and like a little story here or something.
Yeah. You can make anything.
Well, I just think I could definitely hold back and just say, yeah, adding little bits and pieces will do it. But there's certainly like, if we're going to do it, it'd be nice to do it properly so it kind of looks like a MENSPIRE, still kind of befitting with the rest of the location. But like these lights, even the colour there, would white doing some sort of bringing some white into it? Would that be too much of a change?
If we make the business side work,
sure,
then
of
we
course.
can make it anything.
In theory, if we were, you're happy for us to make it look.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, fine. So that opens up. I think it should be Owen. It should be Owen, and then maybe he can use Harley basically from Beethoven. You can work out.
Yeah.
But eventually Harley, but it's starting with you.
And then they told me about MENSPIRE, and I was checking them out and the haircuts and what they do.
and education and everything together. And I was like, wow, this next level. This is really another world. We don't have it in Amsterdam. I was like, I need to bring MENSPIRE to Amsterdam. And then I had one barber, he has his number, so he texted him, he said, yeah, my boss wants to bring MENSPIRE to them. And then he responds on my boss in Amsterdam, and he responds, I love Amsterdam. The first response, I love Amsterdam. And then I let him, he came, and we made a deal in 2 days, I think.
That is a very sick car.
Yeah, more than. I'm not going to compare myself to really.
No, but I'm just saying, like, let's not put shade on that thing. It's amazing. It's amazing.
For me, it's nicer to. It's a little bit. We have to fix some things, like the peep and the.
Oh, mate, that would be such a good look for you, Tom.
You have to have it just against the wall on one side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that works.
Yes. Hello. How you doing? You okay?
Good. What you're doing is great.
Appreciate that. Thank you, my man. Thank you.
Sam, how much did you pay him to do that?
€30.
It's true. It's true. We didn't make coffee.
Very relaxed. Very relaxed. So we've signed.
We just came back to Haarlem after coming yesterday and seeing the salons, and we've come back, we've checked out the location, everything's amazing, and we've signed the contract for MENSPIRE Haarlem.
So it's been a bit of a journey. We came out here a couple of months ago, you and I and Naz viewed this shop, fell in love with it, and then along the way, for whatever reason, it wasn't really coming about. And then you guys, away from me, found the other option, sent it to me, you said we're going to sign for it. I was like, cool, that's exciting, looks great.
Nice.
Got there yesterday, wasn't thrilled, thought it was okay. My gut was telling me the other one was better. So when we dug and looked at the deal, we realised for €700 more, that one's a no-brainer. And I'm thrilled personally, because that's real impact. And every time I go there, it gives me that feeling of impact. The other one was okay, beautiful street, nice shop, but at this point, impact is everything. So congratulations, you had your second shop, and hopefully the third will come within this year or early next year. So cheers to that, my brother. Well done.
Cool.